Okay, we're here. Okay, so just quick Ziggy Piggy's here. Everyone's here. Mr. Good Boy Points, Jay. Welcome, welcome. So, remember we found out that there's a hospital that is treating all these snatchers. And there was a picture of one, or a part of a sign. And it said, Olean Hospital. So that's the picture of the hospital, and then they searched Olean, and this is what came up. Oh yeah, and Jay, that was a good move on the super chat timing there. Yeah, I love it, man. And I still say if they re-release this, it would do extremely well. Oh no, I was there, Jay. I believe you. This is the annoying thing though, is like you need to get like... Oh, there we go. See, now move popped up. Here we go. Love the penguin, man. Hey, look, it's pet owners actually care about their pets. Put that cat in the right as a urinary tract infection. God. That would be like that's a DSP move. Remove your dog's larynx so it doesn't make noise. He would just say, "Oh no, the shelter did that. The shelter removed its vocal cords." Yeah, exactly. One tiger per hill. I like that you need an appointment. Like, you would, as science evolved to where you don't need an appointment to do genetic splicing.
Snatchers cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable, but this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here. So, now we're back to square one, huh?
Don't become too discouraged. We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbo cycle.
Olean Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Jeez, okay. I wanted to use it to make a fucking phone call. Guess we'll do that at Junker headquarters. Actually, no. Oh. Oh.
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye!
Snatched your heart.
Good afternoon. Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs. May I help you? Oh, Gillian, what's up?
Well, I guess we can be a pervert again to her. This time at work. Oh, really? Well, it wouldn't hurt to ask. Come on. Aw. Am I the only one who can't even tolerate DSP's free streams anymore? Like, even today I was seeing in like on Discord, they're like saying, oh my god, he's going saying this, that, and the other thing. I guess now he's talking shit about the fighting game community. But then like he said, oh, it wasn't really as bad as what he said the day previous. Whoops.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
Oh yeah, watch this. Wait, what? Oh. The game is a glitch that I just, because I was going to say watch, she's going to call him. But that doesn't work if you just left the headquarters where Mika's at. Here we go.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
She seemed really scared. Kept saying that Alice was barking.
When did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
Damn.
Gillian, we should hurry.
Yeah, Katrina's in trouble.
But it's like, when did she call you? 30 minutes ago. You felt like telling me now? It's like dealing with my kids. So give me 1 minute here. Come on. Too late, you waited too long in the car, asshole. They're dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Toru, since you're here, so, not that I'm like keeping tabs or anything, I just happened to be glancing in the area. Were you in Phil's chat earlier today, like right when the stream went live? Oh, sorry, this part just never gets fun. I'm trying to do it with all the menu stuff. God damn, she got a Doberman? Looks like Wolverine was in there though. Jeez, look at those scratch marks in the back. Right now it's like, which thing did I forget to do? Come on. There we go.
Gillian, I read motion. Use extreme caution. The signal is coming from outside the window.
It's Alice!
The dog is dead. Body temperature suggests it was killed about 10 minutes ago. No doubt the work of Snatchers.
Scum! No reason to kill the poor animal. Katrina! Where's Katrina?
We can leave the cleanup here to the junk crews. We should look for Katrina.
Judging from the mess they made here, it looks like they were looking for something. We're quite upset that they couldn't find it.
Perhaps that means that Katrina is still safe.
That's true. If they had her, there'd be no need to turn the place upside down like this.
Perhaps Katrina took whatever they were looking for and fled.
I bet you're right, Metal. We've got to find her before they do. Let's get back to the turbo cycle.
Sorry, I was muted there for a little bit. I just realized it sucks that not more people here, because coming up is the scene that caused the Konami to go and change the age of Katrina. So strap in, folks. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. It's a little bit further down. Just go to the headquarters, HG here. Actually, I think you have to go to these other places first. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. yeah, I kind of screwed up too. I might as well get out of this way now. Yeah, we'll be streaming next tomorrow, where I will be with Rye, Jose, and Casper. Stupid me, like I know Thursday's Thanksgiving, but that didn't pop into the schedule part of my brain. And then like I realized, wait a minute, why the fuck would we play on Thursday? That's Thanksgiving. So look for us tomorrow. Sorry, it was someone else. Okay, here we go. Here's the scene for real now.
Wait a sec. My lights are on. That's weird. I know I shut them off before I left.
Be careful. A snatcher may be in your apartment.
Searching the place, maybe? I don't have any
How the
evidence
hell
up
would the
there.
Snatcher get in there?
I hear something.
This time I can hear it too.
I read motion. Something is in there.
All right, Metal, lock the front door. We're not letting anything out of here.
Come on. Yeah, that's good. You weren't robbed. Here we go.
I'll open the blinds by altering the electrical polarity. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here we
Go
go,
ahead.
folks.
All right. Now opening the blinds.
Whoa!
You pervert! Get out of here!
I hope you learned your lesson, Gillian. You definitely had that coming to you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't exactly see you close your eyes either.
That is because my optical sensors are not equipped with retractable shutters.
Oh, shut up. You know exactly what I mean.
Here comes Katrina.
I can't believe you did that, Gillian.
You see, I was just...
Face up to it like a man.
You shut up. I'm just glad that you're safe, Katrina.
I was so frightened. I just looked up your address and I let myself in. I'm sorry. Did I surprise you?
Surprise me? You bet you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. By the way, how did you get in?
Hey, I'm the daughter of a junker. I can pick locks in my sleep.
I see.
And you swear you're 18,
And you avoided
right?
the censors as well.
You're not underage?
You may have a promising career ahead of you.
We may have to go and look up, like, how the scene is supposed to look in the original.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's able to turn the water on and off. Well, it's not hers, that's Jillian's. It did break, but he hired a plumber and everything was all fine. What is the status of that shower, by the way? Does anyone think... What do you think in the chat? Do you think it's, is the shower fixed or is it still fucking broken and they're taking showers in their hallway bathroom? The one that also didn't work because it was never fucking used. Hey, welcome, Blooper. That's not the only thing she takes at Tyrone's house. Oh! Like, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Like, you find a queen, and that's supposed to be your hint that that was what? That was the right hospital name?
What's the address of that hospital?
CX District, PHC 77. The director is Chinese. Name, Chin Shu Oh.
Chin Shu Oh. He's probably a snatcher, too. So we finally found their nest.
Gillian, please be careful.
Don't worry, Katrina. You're safe now. They won't be coming after you.
Yeah, just leave her on the side of the
Just
road.
to be on the safe side, we will have Kobe police take you into protective custody.
Gillian, I'm sorry about the way I reacted in the shower. Maybe if your timing had been a little better, we might have...
Don't worry
Oh,
about
God.
it, Katrina. I
Remember,
think
she's
I needed a
originally
cold
underage.
shower anyway.
I'm just so confused. I don't want to lose anybody else.
All right, let's go, Metal. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital.
Well, Roy Blooper, he kind of doesn't. Like, they're not even living together at this point. They're both fair game, I'd say. Yeah, this next part here is kind of, No, it was Queef's hospital. Okay, then open it then, dummy. Yeah, big ups to everyone who's in chat. Yeah, this is another one of these, like, kind of moon logic. Well, not moon logic, but you'll see where this is going. And it's like, it's kind of cool when you see it, but then when you think about it, you're like, wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense. There's dust everywhere. That's what they saw when they looked in. I still can't believe, though, that they just left that bath. No, you see Adachi, he's an atheist, so they have no reason to celebrate Christmas. Well, I mean, God, I'm an atheist as well, but I'll still exchange gifts with people and put up the tree and everything. Well, no, I feel bad for her, but not for those reasons, well, other reasons. Like how it's like, look around. Okay, why wouldn't you just do that as soon as you walk in? Like it's gonna be something more off camera. Oh my God, what is that? I actually watched, speaking of Wings, today I was looking for stuff to listen to, and one of the recommendations that came up was Sean Ranklin's. He did a video, like, just kind of chronicle, like, when Wings came back from his weight loss surgery. It's rather interesting. Wait, here we go. But like watching the thing and hearing like, you know, oh, he's talking about the surgery and how like, oh, some people just need this and he's gonna make the changes, you know, like basically saying like I have nowhere to go but up. And now he's gonna change the way that he eats and things like that. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if he's definitely not living life the way he's supposed to. But even they're both openly admitting that like literally their life has just come up to like wake up, eat, go to work, come home, eat, and go to bed. Like I didn't hear anything of like literally none of them said like spending time with each other. Yeah, do a Google image search there, Metal. Yeah, the connection that they have is kind of interesting too. Whoop, no, I don't want to use Metal Gear.
There seems to be a scrap of paper caught between these two drawers. The others are empty. It appears that someone tried to straighten up in a hurry.
Let me see that paper.
Here it is.
What? What is this? It looks like Chinese or something. Metal translated.
Okay, let's see. Patient record, first examination. I'm not familiar with the next 5 characters. It's the first time I've ever seen any of them.
I thought you were supposed to be really good at Chinese.
My strongest areas are in chop suey, egg foo young, and wontons.
Rare
That's
Chinese
racist, dude.
characters. Or maybe some kind of code? At any rate, this is definitely part of someone's chart. If we can figure out these characters, we may be able to uncover another Snatcher.
What do you suppose happened to the other records?
Looks like someone cleaned them out of here. Maybe they knew we were coming.
Somehow I get the feeling that the Snatchers know what we're up to.
We're gonna get kicked off Blip TV now.
I'll store the fragment of the file.
Yeah, and like at least you can say like Wings has done some positive things with his money. What the fuck has Phil ever done positive with his money? Other than give Scopely money. A lot of it. I mean, both are tragic, just in different ways. Wasn't that Kyle? Wasn't it Kyle's house? Or was it Woody's? I thought it was Kyle's. Why can't you use the video phone? Oh, now okay. Sorry. It's fucking, what is it, 2042 and cell phones don't work indoors? Whoa.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
Well, I mean, so did DSP. He had second chance. Financially. I mean, after getting into that bankruptcy shit, all those debts wiped clean, God, that was... Okay, it's not ideal to file for bankruptcy, but he was making so much fucking money. I mean, just imagine if all that money that was siphoned off of WWE Champions just went for being responsible. Where you think, Actually, I should go and save. Yeah, Phil's too proud to admit, like, you know, Wings is definitely trying to get at, is at least making the attempt to present to us that he wants to get out. Or is at least making, you know, assuming that he's not saying total bullshit, like he's going and allocating money, this, that, and everything. Whereas Phil is just like, you know, like we say, if he was out of work for a week, he'd be beyond fucked. God damn it, Dachi. Alright, welcome, Super Sapien. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Clearly, Wings would never say something that stupid. What do you think, guys? You telling the truth or what? Oh yeah, can anyone verify this? I haven't seen him stream lately. Wings, apparently he, like, so you know how DSP has like the 24-hour sub rule, and sometimes 48 hours, you know, you have to be subbed for this amount of time to chat. Apparently, Wings, he at least said he was going to change it to either, like, to change it to 2 months. You need to be a sub for 2 months before you can chat in Wings' streams.
Have a seat, Gillian.
Look at this shit.
We're safer in a crowded place like this.
Jeez, you really had me fooled. 2 roles in 1.
Gesundheit.
Well, you know, you gotta understand. Being an informer isn't exactly the safest job on the planet, you know. That's why it's important to be a master of disguise, like me.
Yeah, but I feel pretty stupid. I mean, all that time I was asking you about where Jean went, I didn't realize I was asking someone who actually worked there.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were. But I didn't know that Gibson had been here. You see, I wasn't working that day.
Anyhow, it's not masquerade night today. Why don't you take that mask off, Napoleon? It's a little unnerving sitting here talking to a wolf.
All right. I suppose there's no harm there. Boy, you really work up a sweat in these full-face masks.
Oh, boy. Maybe you should have left that on.
What? Still Still, you did a nice job of figuring out who I was.
Come on, Napoleon. That stupid phone recording with the Wolfman? JT&T would never do anything that tasteless. Besides, what really tipped me off was that constant sneezing of yours.
Sneezes, eh? Well, listen, you want me to
I'll
tell
get to
you
that,
why I'm
actually.
called Napoleon?
Because winter gets the best of you. Napoleon Bonaparte sent his enormous army into Russia in 1812, but suffered a major defeat because of the snow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, the sneezing isn't a cold. It's my allergy to snow 9 pollen. So, anyhow, what did you want to know?
I've got a couple of questions to ask you.
Fire away.
Well, the dream thing was kind of weird. There's actually a really good video by Carl Jobst where he interviewed all these speedrunners with Minecraft, and it kind of does come across as yeah, he did cheat, kind of. It's worth looking up though. It's Carl and then Carl and then Jobst. You're Chinese, right? Oh, purebred. I know someone who's a purebred Chinese. I actually asked some Chinese people about this. I don't think that's actually what they're saying. I'm pretty sure my wife can even read those.
So that's
Yeah,
it.
this is it.
Benson. Beryllium is Be, nitrogen is N, sulfur is S, and oxygen is O. And another N makes Benson. The name Benson was encoded on this file.
Benson. I sure hope it is not referring to the chief, Benson Cunningham.
Or to our friendly engineer, Mr. Harry Benson.
Oh shit.
No, that couldn't be. No way.
But the possibility, though remote, does exist.
Metal, I want you to cut off all your data transmissions to headquarters now.
Understood. Now disabling automatic transmission routines. Done. No further data transmissions to headquarters will be executed.
My God. A Snatcher in Junker headquarters? We've got to get there quick. Let's go, Metal.
See you later, Junker. Today's little information tidbit is on me. Now take care, Gillian. Don't get yourself taken out by some snatcher. I think I'll lay low for a while. After all, you are my main source of income.
You be careful too, Napoleon. You get killed and you won't be able to sneeze
Yeah,
anymore.
welcome, so long.
What's that supposed to mean?
See you, Napoleon. Metal, let's go.
Oh yeah, has anyone ever heard of the Thanksgiving song? Not the one by, I think it's from, what's her name? I was about to say Nicole Arbor. It's definitely not her. It's like of this like 12-year-old who's singing. It's one of these like awful songs like Friday. It's just called like the Thanksgiving song. It's on YouTube. No, but I know I'm gonna post it in the chat here. Obviously, don't watch it now, but definitely, there's a little homework assignment, folks. Go and watch this video. You won't regret it. Where are you? Here we go. It's Nicole Westbrook. It's Thanksgiving. Okay, there we go. Oh, you missed it, Super Sapien. You have to rewind a little bit and stream to see what happened with her. Well, Pixie Terry kind of fell off. Like, she just stopped giving updates. That was part of it, too. She kind of disappeared from the internet. No, I don't, no, Salon and Super. Yeah, I think he's talking about... There was a thing earlier where, let's just say it goes... Remember how I said in the last stream that they had to change Katrina's age from like 13 to 18 because of a scene in this? Well, that was the scene, which is what we saw earlier. Welcome, Hero. Sorry, the chat like slowed down for a second, then all of a sudden popped in. Well, the thing with Phil is that pretty much all his shit's out there. I mean, yeah, some shit's been deleted. Whereas Wings, like there's so much PKA shit that people weren't really paying attention to it much at the time. I wish he still broadcasts it though, man. Like those little, like I kind of like our field trips going through the King of Hate vlogs. I mean, it's kind of funny. How many times have we, like, looked at it and been like, ooh, that would be cool. Or, like, that would be something interesting to, like, what was it? Elric was talking about how he wanted to go to that museum that they went to. You're welcome, King. Although, well, actually, Adachi... I asked this earlier, I think if you stepped out of the stream. but I saw you were in Phil's chat earlier. Like, this isn't like a gotcha moment, I'm just curious why you were there, because it's obvious you're not like a fan of his. Oh, so you're just doing like low-key trolling or something? Hold on here. Oh, oops. Uh-oh. Yes, what is the Kyoto Summit? I looked familiar. Yeah, I definitely would stand out like a sore thumb if I appeared in Phil's chat. I think I'd be banned on site. I'm not even sub to his channel. I don't even want to go for the step of making sock accounts. I'm like, no, I'm not even touching. So is this Snatcher? Oh, Outer Heaven. Beetlejuice, the midget guy. I miss Beeta, man. He was great on the Stern Show. Oh yeah, when you see what face-to-face means, again, it's on one of those like, ooh, that's clever, but then you're like, wait, what? Yeah, does anyone notice anything odd about this picture? Does it look like a face to you? Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Moscow. Got a point. Oh, here comes the good news.
Gillian, it's me, Jamie. Listen carefully. You know that Queens hospital? I found out that they undertook a major expansion project in 2035 to put in a basement. That's right, they have a basement. Basement construction is really unusual here in Neo Kobe. That's why there were still records of it. But there's more. The director of that hospital, Shin-Shu Ho, has had his license suspended in the past for performing eugenics experiments at an illicit underground facility.
Are you telling me Queens has underground treatment facilities?
That has to be it, Gillian. Chin-Shu Ho is performing skin operations on Snatchers underground.
And that means that Chin himself is also probably a Snatcher. Or rather, the real Chin, the original Chin, was snatched.
So, that entire ground-level complex is just a front for the underground facilities.
And if we hit that hospital, we can ruin the Snatcher's plans. Well, this is it, Metal. We're heading right into the enemy's headquarters this time.
Gillian,
Yeah?
this sounds really dangerous. I just wanted you to know I want you to come home safe.
Jamie,
I wanted
The
you
reason
to know
I
I don't
left
want
you
you
is
to
because I
die.
thought you were pushing yourself too hard, being self-destructive. And it seemed like the wedding ring you were wearing when they found us had become a tremendous burden on you. I didn't want that to be the only reason we stayed together.
Oh, Jamie, I never felt that way at all.
I'll be waiting for you. We may not have our memories, but you are the only one I've ever shared any time with. Be careful, Gillian.
Jamie.
Are you all right, Gillian?
Yeah. All right, Metal, let's go. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital. Her Majesty is waiting.
Okay, well. Female version. Well, here we go, folks. Actually, let's do a quick poll here. And no cheating, by the way. If you know the answer, don't vote. Actually, while you do that, I'm gonna go use the... While you vote, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see how this... I'll let this thing go a little more. Once we get there, I'll probably end the poll. Of course, this shouldn't take long at all. We're just going right to the hospital here.
Just where do you think you're going?
This is most unusual. The turbo cycle seems to be out of control.
Switch over to manual. I'll take over.
Understood. I've switched to manual control. Well, how is it?
What the? We've got no brakes! Metal, check the brake system out. Pronto!
Sorry, Gillian. Looks like sabotage. No doubt the Snatcher's handiwork.
Sabotaged? But the only one who could work on the turbo cycle...
Worry about that later. Gillian, we've got to do something quickly.
It broke off. Why are you giving up? presses buttons.
And a good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're gonna have a bright...
You turn the radio on. Over 200 kilometers an hour. Wait, what is that in real speed? Wow, that's over 120 miles an hour. 124 miles an hour. By a MIDI cable. I pray to God. Let's pray together. Look, a new command has appeared on the menu.
Damn! What else can we do? Metal, start punching buttons.
Any buttons at all?
Yes! Yes! Push anything!
Gillian, this doesn't seem to be doing any good.
Damn, I was sure that would work.
Gillian, the road makes a sharp right turn just 1,500 meters ahead. At this speed, we'll never make it. Gillian! Gillian!
Hey, Gillian!
Huh?
Over here!
What's that?
Gillian, over here!
Random!
Gillian, you gotta jump over to my bike! Hurry!
800 meters until we reach the curve.
Metal, you go first!
What? Not again.
Move your butt! That curve's just ahead!
Understood. 1, 2, 3!
All right, Gillian, now it's your turn. Keep her steady.
300 meters until you reach the curve.
Gillian, jump!
I can't! My timing's off!
150 meters.
Gillian, now!
70 meters.
Now, Gillian, now!
Oh, we're too late!
Gillian! I guess he didn't make it.
Don't bury me so fast! I'm right here!
Don't you even know how to ride a motorcycle?
Gillian, it's not much farther to Queen's Hospital, and you could probably use the exercise anyway. Why don't we just continue the rest of the way like this? We've arrived at Queen's Hospital.
So, this is the place, huh? Random, are you sure you know what you're doing? This isn't going to be a field trip, you know. We may not come back.
And the bounty for this one will more than make up for it.
If you're around to spend it, that is.
Gillian, let's get going.
We can close the poll here, so we got 29% for the chief, 71% for the engineer. Probably save. That would be kind of cool if you play this as random. I bet they... Oops. No. I bet maybe they had something planned for him. Like, just like his backstory, because you can tell... You know, they said he has, like, what, like a dozen or so Snatcher kills, so you could easily go and make stories off of that. Uh-oh. Whoa.
This apparently leads down to a lower level.
It looks like Jamie was right. Queen's Hospital does have a basement.
And that basement is the Snatcher's main lair. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Well, what do we do now, Gillian?
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's
Boy,
going
it
to
looks
take the
pretty
point?
fucking wide to me.
That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair!
He's got a point, though. Why the fuck would you put someone in front of the light? Whoa.
Well, well, what do we have here?
It's the hospital corridor.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor.
So what does that mean?
An entire floor of Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs, sort of like parallel worlds.
So that desolate setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Gillian, that means we're already right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
Let's check out this first room here. Whoa. Well, at least just a specimen. Yep, check every single thing. I still love the idea that, like, all these, when they pictured the future, no one ever thought that we'd have smaller screens. Like, you saw, like, all the screens were still, like, the fat CRTs.
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin installed.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them.
Wait, we
You
still know what
can't
these
tell them
fucking
from
things
real
look like?
people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Yep. Terminated. Yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah, I hit the wrong button for the blaster thing. That's why I took those 2 hits. Look at those eyes just bouncing around. Look how awful this place looks. Yeah. Yeah, this place is looking kind of fucked up. Yeah, I wouldn't want to think about being shot to death, honestly. There's some aspects of life I don't need to know about. Oh. There must be one time I went and I was looking for jobs and I got contacted by this company and they said, well, one thing, we do make guns. Do you have a problem with that? And I said, well, as long as you don't have me testing the bullets, no, I'm fine with it. Sadly, I didn't get the job. I haven't even brought me in for an interview now that I think about it. I know they didn't. I would have remembered if I went to that building. So maybe they didn't find my joke as funny as I thought they would. And so you're dealing with old-ass technology here. That can't be a good sign.
Let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The two buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone. But if two of us work together, it might do it.
That's it, Gillian. It makes perfect sense. It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway. I've got button 1. Random, you push number 2. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on!
You did it! Door number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
Okay, folks, I'll get to the third door. Look at this shit. Whoa!
Good God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
It's their morgue.
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatch from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and Outer Heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information. That's probably how they learned about Outer Heaven and Plato's Cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
Yeah, it is weird, all the references. I mean, all these games do seem to share, like, the same universe or some sort of, like, timeline. I mean, Meryl, I'm almost positive, is in Police Knots. Either Meryl or someone who's clearly meant to represent her. Police Knots is basically the spiritual successor to this. Oh yeah, there's a pretty long cutscene that's coming up here too, by the way. So if you need to use the restroom, I would say use it now. Although you could just pause the stream, whatever. Unless you're watching on Twitch, then jump to the YouTube version, which I doubt anyone is. Look at this breakdown. The insects infesting a decomposing body. Months have passed. Yeah, can you imagine how awful it must smell in there? 4 dead bodies at different levels of decomposition or decomposing. I have no viruses, folks. Guess we might as well use safe here. Here we go. Okay, strap in, folks.
Now performing simulated reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims.
Get comfy, folks.
Commencing with victim number 1. Now performing craniometric analysis. X-ray and sagittal X-ray, magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered. Complete cranial data now being compiled. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction. First, victim's age. Estimate based on 1. Presence or absence of cranial fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures. 2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4. Location of cranial center of gravity. Next, victim's sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachocranium. Lastly, victim's race. Estimate based on 1. Overall cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intracranial cavity. And 3. Mass of the skull.
What?
Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on averaged results of above analysis. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race, 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of first victim completed.
It's Freddie Nielsen.
Moving on to second victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 2. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race, 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Moving on to third victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 3. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction.
This is the only shit I can believe like actually existed.
Initial phase completed.
In the future.
Margin of error on estimate of victim's race, 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of third victim completed.
Who in the world is that?
That's the director of Queen's Hospital, Shin Fui, what's his face,
Chin Shu O Gillian. Moving on to last victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 4.
This one's the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race, 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of final victim completed.
Uh-oh.
It's the chief!
What?
The chief is a snatcher! The Benson on the scrap of that patient record was Benson Cunningham.
Judging from the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the chief who sabotaged our turbo cycle. And those matches we found in Harry's room, the chief must have put them there to try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured it out and decided to leave that face-to-face message. Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the chief?
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence on the chief.
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
If it was the chief that sabotaged the turbo cycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger!
That's far enough, Junker. Your little investigation is over.
It's them!
Who? Snatchers?
Get them!
My arm! I can't reach my blaster! I'm hit in the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there? Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
As you know, our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin. The skin's shortcomings have kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night, underground, or in the winter. In the end, we had to construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin. This was the only difference between us and you humans. But now we have broken this barrier.
Huh?
We are on the verge of developing a perfect artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation of a new partner in our plan.
Perfect artificial skin? A new partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us. And with that, our plan moves to phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in force to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. You won't get out of the city that easy.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're aware that the Kyoto Summit, being held to decide how to handle the Snatcher problem, opens tomorrow.
Metal, is that right?
Yes, countries around the world are concerned about the Snatcher problem. It will be one of the main topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
You must be crazy. The security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker? Aren't you even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving a special presentation at the summit?
The Chief! Cunningham! So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief would be speaking at the summit for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have to hurry.
Listen, we have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow, we move on the world. Nothing can stop us now. We will finally achieve our long-awaited goal of global domination.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved life form, given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new race.
Modnar?
Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but...
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's leaders and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
You're insane. Humanity won't be so easily dominated. You underestimate the strength of the human spirit.
I think not.
Does this
In the
seem a
same
little
way as the
Kojima-esque
Nazis,
yet?
our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of your psychological makeup, your suspiciousness and fear. By provoking suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together, that of trust. Fear is you humans'
blow your
weak
speakers,
point.
dude.
It is the primitive part of your brains that binds you forever to your animal ancestors and makes you vulnerable. By stimulating that part of your atavistic instincts, our plan can succeed magnificently.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all. You've got to get out alive. You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I've got a big fireworks show ready for them. Better that than get snatched.
What? You're gonna blow yourself up? No, we're better off fighting together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow, oh, damn. A bounty hunter can't do anything with a leg wound like this. I might as well have been shot in the head.
There must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for situations like this. I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
It's December. A little late for fireworks.
So it'll be an off-season show.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed with TNT PX. You know, that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No trouble at all. No time to sit around thinking, Junker boy. Go! What are you doing?
Look at those
Get your
blue
butt
eyes.
moving, you fool!
some better politicians anyway, Julian. Are you two finished chatting? Then I think it's time for you to die. With what busy you know. With you to the airship and love and don't forget your black. Now, stick with me. Random. You. I'm gonna have a chance to call that dick. Don't worry. I'll pay it back to the Snatchers with interest. All right, go. Run, you.
Sorry about that. You just said run. I was like, why isn't the audio going up? Actually, it kind of helped. I kind of saved you guys because it got really loud then.
Metal, something broken?
Okay, but it appears that language circuits have been damaged somewhat.
What happened?
Random blew himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
By the way, the video's fine.
That
It's just all
explosion could have
black.
taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for Random, we wouldn't have made it. Oh, Random.
Gillian, we have no time for grief now. We must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible. Harry and Mika are in danger.
You're right. And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
Kind of a cool shot there. But why would it be a duct without an exit? He was a random guy. So what do you guys think? Are you surprised that it was the chief the whole time? Not Harry? Didn't want to ruin it for the others. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hide stuff nowadays. You can usually just look it all up. Belief's going overtime. It's not really over. Basically, I'm going, because we're almost at the end of this act. And then the third act will do, because the third act itself doesn't have a lot of gameplay, but has a lot of cutscenes. Like, if you thought the thing we just saw was long, imagine another sequence that's like 3 times the length of that. Which I know isn't bad by Metal Gear standards, but still is pretty goddamn long. So yeah, so I'd say I probably got another half hour about on this. Okay, fine, just move ahead. Yes, it's fine. Please continue. Finally, advanced. Oh yeah, the NES port sucked. Whoa. There's another part later in the game to go for like fucking 3 of those in a row. Or is it? No, I think it's 2. 2 or 3. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm putting an X chat. What do you think? Does OIC have a fiance? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
What in the world?
This is part of the tube liner, the city's long-abandoned subway system.
You mean Queen's Hospital and this were connected?
Yes, it would appear that the Snatchers were using this to move from place to place. This would provide them with the perfect way to move about while still avoiding the ultraviolet rays they hate so much. We should have realized this sooner. The city is crisscrossed by the tube liner's old lines, and since they are abandoned, the Snatchers could move undetected as well.
Aha! That's how those two we caught a glimpse of at the abandoned factory where Gibson was killed were able to disappear so quickly. They must have used this subway.
That would appear to be correct. The tube liner passes underneath that factory site as well. That would also explain why sand from the factory was in the air duct at the hospital.
So this is the trick they were using to stay out of the sun and avoid being seen while they moved around.
Now we know why it took so long to uncover them.
All right, let's follow the subway. We should be able to get out when we get to the nearest station.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. Or even if he is quote-unquote absent from the streams, I mean, it's not exactly hard to still send those sock donations in. Oh, look here. Look, listen. So yeah, I'm curious though, like I said, if Wings really does have a 2-month subscriber requirement.
Look, metal, light!
Yes, but this doesn't look like a station.
Whoa.
There's a ladder!
Where do you suppose it leads, Gillian?
I don't have the slightest, but let's climb it and see.
All right, now climbing the ladder. We seem to have emerged into an odd place. Wait, this room.
It's Freddie Nielsen's bathroom. He was using this shaft from the bathtub to get down into the subway. So that's how he did that.
Ah, yes. As I recall, after you disposed of Lisa, he somehow entered the apartment without using the regular entrance.
Which he accomplished by using this secret passage into his bathtub.
The bathtub must be of a double construction. The bottom is actually a lid. When they wanted to hide the passage, all they needed to do was fill the tub. And to get in and out, they would just drain the water into another tank.
Jeez. Double bottom bathtubs? Abandoned subways? Snatchers really go out of their way to stay out of the sun.
Okay, Gillian, let's head outside.
So I've been using a guide, you know, just to speed things along. And they brought up a good part on saying this. I've returned. Anyways, so they wrote in the thing. So that's where the secret passage is. Funny that they're 3 stories up, but there's easy ladder access. It probably pisses off the neighbors below. Why is everyone such a big Moscow fan these days? Because if you remember in the earlier part when they first investigated, they knew that there was someone home because the lights, or no, they went and they talked to the wife, they killed her, then they left, and then looked back at the building up above, and they saw the lights flicker to show that someone was back in the apartment. So yeah, I wonder if, like, did they just not realize that, or did they recognize that and then ignore it anyways? Taxi, cool. It's Russia's fault. Russia's gonna say that they did nothing wrong here. I think we picked a weird taxi. Huh? Where? Where are we going?
Is he dead?
He's junk now. Stubborn one, wasn't he?
Jeez. He made it through that explosion and was waiting for us out here. If those things ever get control of the city, there's no way we'll ever get it back. We've got to stop them before that.
And to do that, we have to prevent the chief from getting to the Kyoto summit.
I know. And I have to pay back my debt to Random.
Let's use this taxi to get back to Junker headquarters.
I planned on it. I just hope Mika and Harry are safe.
That don't look good. Yeah, it looks like a Peabody.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution. Anything could be inside.
Mika! Mika, are you all right? Metal, how is she?
Her pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika, come on, snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
Gillian? Gillian!
Mika, what happened?
Gillian, the chief. The chief is a Snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
Harry's...
What's happened to Harry?
Harry put me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the Snatcher in.
That was smart. Not even a Snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in. Metal, we're going in. Be careful. That Snatcher could be hiding anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gillian, please be careful. The chief is very cunning. Don't let your guard down.
Don't worry. I'll watch myself in there.
Oh, West Taboo. Is that actually a term, or did you just make that one up? Adachi. Holy shit. Exposition dump, folks.
Harry!
Oh, Gillian, is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbocycle, and that weird picture in his office.
Metal, how is he? Metal!
I do not wish to say.
Really? That bad, huh?
Gillian, when I confronted him about what I saw, he showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Harry, you'll be okay. It doesn't look like you're hurting too bad. This'll work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try, Gillian, but it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you. I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Pulse and blood pressure falling.
Harry, hang in there. You and I were gonna go out and tie one on, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
Gillian, I've lived my life alone. I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research. I never really trusted anybody. That was a mistake.
Blood pressure continuing to fall.
Harry?
After Jean died, I felt it. Human warmth, companionship.
I know what you mean.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Nobel Prize. For 50 years, I've been searching, trying to find something I lost.
Phil's giving us total why.
Looks like I'll never find it now.
Gillian, he's about...
Looks like I've been talking too much. It's up to you now, Gillian. I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
Harry! Harry!
Pulse 0. Pupils are dilated.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Metal, listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high! You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
I mean, it wouldn't be a Hideo Kojima game if not for a long, drawn-out, yes, I'm on death's door, but I can still talk for a good 10 minutes. Reminds me of those deaths in, or when you do the assassinations in the original Assassin's Creed. Remember, like, you would stab them and they would show the scene of just, not Ezio, what the hell was his name? Altair. And whoever he just killed, and they would just go on and on and on and talk, and then finally, they fixed it in the second game, because they barely would say anything when you killed them. Especially in Assassin's Creed, it's like, you know, you figure a shiv stuck in your throat would impede your ability to speak. Where the hell is this guy? That's a hardcore shot. Look at that. Come on. It's supposed to just be just move around from place to place. You shouldn't have to go and scan every single thing. Oh, I did look at engineering. That's my bad. Here we go. Oh shit. Yeah, why don't we?
The lighting control system has been destroyed. Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
Headquarters emergency lighting has been activated.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him.
Oh, what a good
We
idea.
know he's somewhere inside headquarters.
The Snatcher has been wounded. We should look for traces of blood.
Okay, I was gonna call it a night. No, this is almost done. This will probably end around in about 10 minutes. Just because there's a decent sized cutscene. Yeah, no, I'm not done yet. Don't worry. Yes, let's.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Wait, Mika's not in the pod.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
The lighting has been disconnected.
Don't move, Seed.
Cunningham, is that you?
I read motion. He is definitely in here.
Where are you? Show yourself.
I'm right here. I don't need to run or hide from you.
Mika!
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage? You cowardly scum! Mika, why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Seed, go ahead and shoot. But you'd better be a pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
Shoot, Gillian. Kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika!
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
What? Oops.
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Harry? I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback.
Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
Queen's Hospital was nothing more than a maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city, more than you can imagine. Now our plans will move into Phase 2. For that, we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine. Your existence is meaningless.
Professor Lorraine.
As long as you don't get your memory back. Good luck, Junker.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry! Why? Please tell me. Why do so many good people have to die?
Mika.
This is all wrong.
Mika, don't worry. I won't let anybody else die. I've made a promise to Harry and Randall.
Want to go on a date tonight?
But the city is still full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
Oh, here we go.
Gillian, I have an urgent video call from Jamie. I'll connect you.
Here we go.
Gillian, I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Your memory? So what about us, Jamie? Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie, what's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone. I would have been better off never remembering.
Okay, Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy? Who?
Professor Modner is here, too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
I'm so sorry.
Snatcher!
Gillian!
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period here at the Kremlin. So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish, Professor Seed.
Quite a way to end an act, huh? Yeah, I won't be doing that metal, but did it crash?
With the start of this...
No, we don't want to jump into that right now. But okay, now I'm really going to call tonight. But yeah, so basically the next chapter, or this next act, is a lot of cutscenes. There's very little gameplay. You go into like, well, I won't get into specifics, but yeah, there's not going to be a lot of gameplay. It's going to be a lot of exposition. Like I said, it's really like those Metal Gear games where you just sit and watch people talk. But unlike Metal Gear, this is just a bunch of static images on the screens. Anyway, so we'll wrap this up in the next stream. Not bad, it only took 4 streams to get through this. But thanks everyone for stopping by. So for tomorrow, it looks like tomorrow we'll be streaming me, Casper, Rye, and Jose. I'm assuming we're going to do Halo Infinite, but we'll see. Thursday, obviously nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday's main event's going to probably be more Xbox 360 games. What else? And then Sunday is going to be more of the Washington trip when they were house hunting. We already saw the houses and stuff. But now we get to we'll see more of them going around Seattle and seeing actual socialization, them actually going out and about as opposed to when Phil became a fucking hermit. And then next Tuesday we'll finish this off. And then depending on how that goes, maybe I'll jump back to the regular, Tuesday Night Titans, a different game each time, or maybe I'll be in the mood to play Psychonauts, Police Knots again. But I might put that up for a vote, like on a community post or something. But again, thanks everyone for stopping by, and a special shout out to the channel members. Let me just get you lovely folks up here. Yeah, come on. There we go. Shout out to channel members. Super Crazy, who's actually, I'm sure you guys probably saw, but if not, it's actually his birthday. So happy birthday, Super. Even though I know you're not here, but whatever. Peabody, JG Winnow, Cameron Kilgore, Only Iced FedEx Truck, Super Sapien Flomo, Total Kool-Aid and More, Sheet Metal 02, Blooper World Order, Bloodbath and Beyond, Helicopter Addict, and a special shout out to the Epic, Toradachi, Elric111, and Jay, and to the legendary Salon Saturn Gaming and Dominic. Yes, that's me. But I will see you guys tomorrow.